Hi, I'm Tom from the Reluctant Outdoorsman channel. Today's video is part 2 of a walk which started at Bonne Nuit Bay. In part 1 of the video, we took the cliff path around the coast to about here. And in today's video, we'll continue along the cliff path, fork left past the quarry, turn right onto the road and then back onto the path. We're back on the road, La Route du Nord, and we follow it all the way around to our destination, the car park opposite Les Fontaines Tavern. Hi, welcome to part 2 of this video. You find us on the cliff path on the gorgeous north coast of Jersey. Today I'm accompanied by my wife Angie and Paddy the cockapoo. No, but it's been all uphill. It's a good workout, it gets your heart pumping. So I better do my Jersey tourism bit, like I did in the last video. If you enjoy walking, this is just such an amazing place to be. Hopefully you've been able to tell that from the video so far, but we're the 7th of October, the weather's gorgeous, I'm in a t-shirt, and especially if you live in England, you don't have to travel all the way around the world. Short trip to Jersey and you've got all this. Who knows, you might even meet Paddy. So, what are you waiting for? Get your skates on and come to Jersey. You could do a lot worse. And although it's a small island, there is plenty to explore. As I've said earlier in this video, I have never been down here before. Which is amazing really, isn't it? This beauty so close to me and I've never been here. This is steep downhill. Yeah, that's why I have to do a bit of a health warning. If you are going to try and walk these paths, you've got to be reasonably fit and steady on your feet, because it's a lot up and a lot down. There's another of these benches with a fantastic view. And there's that new fence. I must find out about it. Obviously that's not going to stop anything getting through unless they're going to fix something to it. I don't know, I'll find out and let you know. Wow, we are going down, down, down. Hello, Paddy. Huh. Wow. I mean, look at this. It's just so beautiful. What I think will be interesting though, now I've discovered all this north coast and it's very easy for me to get here. I think it would be really nice to come up here in the winter when the weather's tough and have a look at it then. I'm sure it looks amazing. So we may well do that. We don't often get snow, but I imagine if we did up here it would be spectacular. I like these little bits of grass that stick out on the path. I noticed on the footage of one of my last videos, I think it looks nice when you brush past it. And that is where the fence ends. So it's definitely not to stop people falling over. What's it for? We haven't got to the puffin area though, so I don't think it's puffins. In fact, we're probably nowhere near it. You enjoying the walk, darling? Yeah. I've just enjoyed my trip. These paths also, I mean they're obviously a path, but every now and again you get the natural rock jutting through it, so they're not just a flat. Here we go, you can see that. You've got to watch your feet because you can be tripping all over the place. But it's well worth it. What do you think, Paddy? Poor Paddy, when we arrived, Ange parked on the hill and I got out the car, and Ange realised she hadn't parked great, so she decided to move the car a bit, and Paddy was still in the back, and he thought, she's leaving, we're not getting out, and he started crying. But once she parked out, he came and he's loving it. Is that what that said? Yeah. Ah, well the siren hasn't sounded. And there's danger, stinging nettles to the left. I've already stung my legs actually. Footpath, footpath. Not down there, Paddy. That must be where they blast, I suppose. So this is going to be one of those walks where we get somewhere where we decide to stop and then we walk back. So one part will be going there and the other part will be coming back. Oh, Paddy, has he been eating grass? I haven't seen him. Paddy's been in the pub watching Middlesbrough beat Sunderland 4-0, so he's quite happy. Right, we're on a tarmac road. Do you remember this? Ange walked the ITEX walk, which was how many miles?
48.
48 miles. She did
2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning, and she finished about what, 6 o'clock at night?
Yeah, well, no, 5.
5 at night.
Libby was with us, so she was only...
Our daughter, who was about 13, wasn't she? 12. Did it as well. And the weather that day was the worst ever. It just rained all day, and it was massively windy. So fair play to her, she finished it, as did Libby. That's some achievement.
Cost a few toenails.
Yeah, cost a few toenails.
What do you mean?
Footpath. Are we going further round? Let's do it. Of the walk.
Yeah.
I have to say, I haven't got a clue where we are. Well, I know we're roughly in St John or St Mary's, but I know we're on the north coast, but apart from that, do we go through here? A little path.
I think it's further down.
I mean, that looks like a path. Quarry. Through here? Gotta be, isn't it? It would do. It says footpath. There you go. Come on, Paddy, let's keep going. So it's now 20 past 4. We've been going for 20 odd minutes.
We've only done 1.22 miles.
My wife says we've only done 1.22 miles. Oh, look at the car park. To the memory of 4 young islanders who on the 13th of November 1944 tragically lost their lives in a doomed attempt to escape the island during the occupation when their small boat was dashed on the rocks below. The 4 were Ronnie and Madeleine Bisson, née Milo, André Gorvel and Roy Lucien, all aged between 19 and 22. Very sad. So there's a food van in the car park. Good food it's got. Oh yeah, it's got a horse box at the back, but there's tables and things. And they've got a refrigerator in the horse box. So I don't think the horse would fit in there. Paddy can smell sausages. Paddy, keep your ears out. Well, when your ears are that long, it must be difficult to keep it out of trouble. So we're in a little rural bit here, away from the cliff. But I suspect we're going to sweep back round. Just looks like we're walking through the country here, although you can see the sea in the distance. Still very pretty. I'm sure this camera makes me walk faster.
Yeah.
If I didn't have it, I'd be sort of loitering around everywhere. So I think it's a good fitness aid.
You're certainly fitter than you used to be. You used to walk really slow.
Yeah.
I used to find it frustrating because you always used to walk slow. Remember we walked to St Albans once and you didn't enjoy it and you were just ages.
Yeah, it did.
Do it now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so Ovens is quite a long walk back to our place. I've done it after 7 or 8 pints and it was a very tricky manoeuvre. You think it's just round the corner, but it took quite a long time. We're right in the jungle here, Paddy. No, it's really warm. Yeah, it's really warm and it's now 4:25. More stinging nettles both sides. Woo! It's a bit tricky. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I got through it. Oh, we're back on the road. Yeah. But that was nice. I think we'll go another 10 minutes or so, hey?
2 miles one way and 2 miles back.
We can do.
4 mile walk.
It would indeed. Yep, and I'll leave some of this north coast for a future date. Another walk. Maybe park further round.
There'll be lots of walking next week, so we could go out on a nice
Yeah.
weather condition. Good boy, stay on the phone.
We're on the road here, but we haven't seen a car yet. It's not busy down here, is it? I don't know where this goes to.
It goes down towards the Fontaine.
Is it? Paddy? So there's plenty of places you can come and park. That is the cliff path walk, is it?
Yeah, it's further up.
That's a bench.
Carry on going now.
Yeah. He's pretty good about that. The only time I had a problem was when we got out the car on the wrong side of the road at St Albans and he could see the beach. Oh, he just ran straight across the road before I could grab him. Looks pretty wild over there. Looks like there's quite a bit of the north coast that you can't actually walk right along the cliff, which is a bit of a shame. But the views are still pretty remarkable. Paddy, don't eat the grass, mate. Paddy? Paddy? Hello? Oh, he got stuff in his face. How far are we off? 2 miles. Let's just see where this goes and then we'll turn around. Whoa! Yeah. He's a good boy. Mine ain't Paddy. We've covered some miles together this last few months. Yeah. Who cares? Wow. That's quite steep down there. If you don't know how far you've walked, you can always kid yourself you've walked a lot further than you have. There's a big car park down here.
This is where they have, this is like the halfway mark, they have the big marquee there.
Oh, do they?
Coming up into it.
Oh, on the left.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if you can see these. Wall-to-wall stinging nettles. That is a lot of stinging nettle. Can you make...
Beside you on the inside.
Yeah. Can you make
On
soup?
the inside. That's it.
Can you make soup out of that? Is nettle soup made out of stinging nettles? He's alright, he's alright. He's grand. Well, I reckon we'll turn round at the halfway point. Well, my friends, we're coming to the end of our walk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. It costs you nothing, but it helps my small channel grow. Feel free to leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Right, so we made it to the car park outside the La Fontaine pub, and the time is about 25 to 5, so we were going for about 40 minutes, and that'll do it for this walk. We've got to walk back to the car now, so I'll record that, and that can be a walk for another day. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Bye for now.